In this video guide, we will take you through the process of how to deploy, set up, and manage your very own data NFT lease collection using the Itheum Enterprise UI console. We start off by logging into the data DEX using our preferred wallet. In this case, we are going to use the DeFi wallet. Next, we navigate to the Enterprise section of the data DEX. Here, we will look to deploy a new Minter contract. This will then be used to launch our data NFT collection. We agree to the terms of use and click on Deploy New Minter. We then confirm the transaction. This process will take a few moments. Once the transaction is concluded, you will now be able to see the new Minter smart contract. We move ahead to the next step to launch the collection. In this step, we set a few parameters for the collection. These include the collection name, the token ticker, the time between mints, and the claim address. You can additionally define the tax token amount and the tax token identifier. When there is a mint of a data NFT, each mint will take into consideration this parameter. In this example, we will go ahead with these current definitions. We go ahead and launch and confirm the transaction. Once the collection is launched, we have to perform a few steps before we can proceed to minting the data NFTs for the collection. The first step is to unpause the minter. We go ahead and confirm the transaction. Once that transaction is concluded, we next enable rules for our Minter contract. We click on Enable, confirm the transaction. Next, we enter addresses that will be allowed to transfer NFTs. These can also include marketplace contracts. We go ahead and confirm. And the final step before actually minting the data NFTs is to add an address that will be permitted to mint the data NFTs. We go ahead and confirm the transaction. We are now ready to continue to mint our data NFTs. Keep in mind that a user can choose to change the claim's address. This is by default set to the admin's address. We move on to the next step, which is to mint data NFTs. There are two methods to mint data NFTs for the collection. One of the methods is to mint them via the Enterprise UI, and the second method is to mint it in bulk. This can be done via scripts defined in the guide. We do recommend that the minting is done in bulk via the mentioned scripts in the guide. However, we will continue by minting one data NFT through the UI. We set the various parameters, that is the token name, the token title, description, the data stream URL, the data preview URL, the image URL, the trait URL, and the royalties. We go ahead and we click to mint. We then proceed to confirm the transaction. As the data NFT is traded, we have a royalties section where the user or the admin will be able to see the royalties being collected. The admin can then claim these tokens. Next, we move on to the final section, which is where an admin can curate data NFTs of the collection within Itheum Enterprise UI. The admin can choose to freeze a data NFT. Once a data NFT is frozen, as seen on the left, the user can then either wipe or unfreeze that data NFT. If the admin chooses to unfreeze the data NFT, it will continue to function normally. If, however, the admin wipes the data NFT, it will be purged from the blockchain. With this, we conclude our walkthrough of Itheum Enterprise UI.